It's snack time. Oh, snack time.
Hello everyone, welcome to Nutrition News and Reviews.com. I'm Steve Dupont, and today I will be reviewing this product. These are all-natural PopChips. Parmesan garlic potato flavor. The main point of advertisement regarding this product from the PopChips Corporation, or it's actually, yes, I suppose it is the PopChips Corporation. These are not fried and not baked. Okay, so you see a lot of the baked chips as a healthy alternative to fried chips. Well, these are neither fried nor baked. How do they make them? Well, according to the package, we start with wholesome potatoes, add a little heat and pressure, and pop. It's a chip. That's pretty much it. And they add the seasonings. So let's look at the ingredients list here. It is somewhat lengthy, so I'm not sure if we'll hit every ingredient, but the first is natural potato ingredients. Okay, so you'll notice these are not actually, as the thing indicates, they pressurize the potato ingredients. It's not actually a slice of potato like a traditional chip. Potato flakes and potato starch. They smush that together with safflower and or sunflower oil, okay, so one or the other, and your seasoning, which is maltodextrin, roasted garlic powder, salt, cornstarch, sugar, dextrose, natural flavor, okay, could be a lot of things. Remember, arsenic is technically natural. Lead occurs in nature. Plutonium, right, occurs in certain mines and is extracted. Let's see. Parmesan, natural Parmesan cheese flavor. Other natural flavors. Oh, goodness. Autolyzed yeast extract. Alright, now let's pause for a minute on that. Autolyzed yeast extract. What is that? Now, this is a close relative, and some would argue it's virtually, chemically speaking, just about the same thing as monosodium glutamate. Okay, and some of you may be familiar with some of the claims about monosodium glutamate. Those being, well, we know that some people do have quite severe allergic reactions to monosodium glutamate. Those reactions, they can be mild, or it can be just something like a headache, or just a feeling of slight nausea, going all the way up to sweating, palpitations, actual vomiting, and that sort of thing. Very severe headaches. So some people really have to watch out for that. And for those people, if you're allergic to monosodium glutamate, it's a good chance, from what I understand, that you could have a reaction to autolyzed yeast extract as well, because it's basically what it is a free form of glutamic acid, which the body converts to glutamate, and that it has. Now, it's not a scary substance in and of itself, but it's complicated. I can't go into it all here, but even if I could articulate it in a way that was somewhat cogent, it's an excitotoxin, which basically means that it overstimulates the nervous system and can actually damage nerves and even cause nerves to self-destruct. So, I mean, it's not like, my head is going to explode, if I take a bite, although that would make a very entertaining episode, wouldn't it? If I just took a bite of this chip and my head just, exploded right here on camera for you. I'm sure some people would giggle with delight at that prospect, but I'm venturing to say that's not going to happen. But before I do take the bite, I gotta, now that we've built up that suspense, now that we've got something on the line here, this might actually be lethal. Let's see. So autolyzed yeast extract. Now I haven't really, I've mentioned before that I try to avoid MSG for the reasons I've stated. I'm not allergic to it, but it just seems like something that doesn't bring any benefits other than what it is a flavor enhancer, okay? And that's what the autolyzed yeast extract, it's enhancing the flavor of the chips. It is technically natural because it comes from yeast, but okay, enough said about that. And that's pretty much it for the ingredients list. Too long of an ingredients list by my, really, ideally what I'm looking for in a potato chip, I mean, whether it's baked or fried, I want potatoes and some salt, and really, but beyond that, I really would prefer that there weren't anything in there. Nutrition facts quickly. It's got a similar profile to what you would see in a normal potato chip, other than the fact that it is relatively low in fat because it's not fried. 4 grams of fat, 0 saturated, 0 trans fat, so that is good. A lot of carbohydrates, 20 grams, not unusual, given that it's made from potatoes, and 2 grams of protein, not a significant source, and vitamins and minerals, not really any to speak of at all. So based on that, we're going to give it 1 bell for nutrition. Suffice it to say that it meets a minimum nutritional requirement. So, now, with that said, let's go ahead and, oh my god, it exploded out of my mouth. Better than my head actually exploding, though. It's crunchy, but it doesn't offer up a whole lot of resistance, really, to the teeth and the mandible. It breaks down quite easily within the mouth, and yes, I can taste the Parmesan, and yes, I can taste some garlic. So, actually quite tasty. Now that I've had a minute to kind of, and the fact that they kind of explode in the mouth and just kind of break down so quickly, it makes them very poppable, if you will. Well, that was a poorly executed pop. All right. Well, as far as chips go, I'm not a big chip eater, so I'm not the best to judge this by, but I would say I would say 3 bells. I'm not quite there enough to give it 4 bells. And part of that, I'd admit, could be the bad taste in my mouth, if you will, from some of those ingredients that I talked about there in the profile. But, all right, I've got 1 chip left. I'm going to go ahead and consume that, and you have yourself a good day.
Snack time. Snack time. Snack time. Oh, snack time.